Group decision-making technique is a kind of participatory process in which multiple individuals act collectively, analyze problems or situations, evaluate alternative ways of action, and select alternative solutions. The number of people involved in group decision-making often ranges from 2 to 7. The individuals in a group may be demographically similar or quite diverse. So, in this video, we are going to understand everything about group decision-making techniques. Before we get started, I would like to address the agenda for today's session. We will start our session with what decision-making groups are. Then, we will discuss group decision-making techniques in project management and conclude discussing methods for effective group decision-making techniques. Now, if you like this video, do subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to never miss an update from the Invensis Learning channel. Also, to learn more about project management and its practices, check out Invensis Learning's Project Management Certification Training on Prince 2, Project Management Fundamentals, and MSP. All of the necessary information is given in the description box below. Without any further ado, let's get started with the first topic. What are decision-making groups? Group decision-making is a situation in which individuals collaboratively choose one of multiple options. Decision-making groups may be relatively informal in nature, or formally designated and charged with a specific goal. The process used to arrive at decisions may be unstructured or structured. The nature and composition of groups, their size, demographic makeup, structure, and purpose, all affect their functioning to some degree. The external contingencies faced by groups such as time pressure and conflicting goals, which impacts the development and effectiveness of decision-making groups as well. In organizations, many decisions of consequence are made after some form of the group decision-making process is undertaken. However, groups are not the only form of collective work arrangement. Group decision-making should be distinguished from the concepts of teams, teamwork, and self-managed teams. Although the words teams and groups are often used interchangeably, scholars increasingly differentiate between the two. The basis for the distinction seems to be that teams act more collectively and achieve greater synergy of effort. Now, some of the few specific differences between decision-making groups and teams are: the group has a definite leader, but the team has shared leadership roles. Next, members of a group have individual accountability, whereas the team has both individual and collective accountability. Next, the group measures effectiveness indirectly, but the team measures performance directly through their collective work product. Also, the group discusses, decides, and delegates, but the team discusses, decides, and does the real work. So, this was about the difference between decision-making groups and teams. Now, let us move on to our next topic, and understand group decision-making techniques in project management. Group decision-making is a participatory process wherein members of the team collectively analyze problems and look for solutions together. In project management, group decision-making is usually organized by the leader. The members of the group have collective accountability for the decisions that they have created. The group is also responsible for delegating tasks that have been agreed on by the team. There are many ways in how group decision-making is established. The group decision-making techniques are an assessment process that presents many alternatives in the form of future actions. This particular technique engages each team member to contribute to the decision-making process. This was about group decision-making techniques in project management. Now, let us move on to our final topic for today and talk about the methods for effective group decision-making techniques. There are different types of group decision-making techniques, and these techniques are used to create, classify as well as prioritize the product requirements. Some of the different methods used in reaching a group decision are: first, unanimity. This decision is achieved when everyone in the team agrees on a single action. An example of reaching unanimity is the Delphi technique, wherein a selective group of experts answer questionnaires and give feedback on the responses of each round of gathering requirements. Second technique is majority. The decision is obtained from more than 50% of the team members. To avoid a tie, it is important to have an uneven number of participants during the group decision-making. Third technique is plurality. Plurality is achieved when the largest block of the group decides when there is no majority during the voting. This is used when there are more than two options being nominated upon. Fourth technique is dictatorship. Dictatorship is when only one individual, who is usually the project leader. They are the ones who make the decision for the entire group. These types of group decision-making techniques can also be applied to the group creativity techniques in order to identify and determine the product requirements. This term is also defined in the 6th edition of the PMBOK. So, this was about methods for effective group decision-making techniques. I would like to conclude the session by saying, the process of group decision-making techniques is considered important because of the scope that it provides in making a decision. When an idea is compared and qualified through all these process groups and methods, it is deemed as a valuable requirement. The process helps in filtering out the less important aspects and allows the project manager and his team to concentrate on those aspects which have high-level requirement value particularly. Hence, the process is given much importance. With this, we have come to an end of this video. I hope it was helpful. Comment your thoughts in the section below. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell, never to miss an update from the Invensis Learning channel. Also, to learn more about project management and its practices, check out Invensis Learning's Project Management Certification Training on Prince 2, Project Management Fundamentals, and MSP. All of the necessary information is given in the description box below. Thank you. Have a nice day.